With modern-day airline travel becoming so affordable and accessible, one of the greatest threats we now face on a global level is the transfer of communicable diseases. OR Tambo International Airport, like many other world-class airports around the world, has measures in place to deal with such threats. A routine flight makes its way to OR Tambo International Airport. Everything seems to be in order as the onboard crew does their best to take care of every need a passenger may have. As the aircraft is about to make its descent, a passenger succumbs to an as yet unidentified illness. The crew acts quickly to assist the passenger and immediately alert the captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. May I have your attention, please? I have been informed that one of our passengers has fallen ill. The cabin crew are presently attending to the passenger. As more information becomes available regarding the extent of the illness, we as a crew in consultation with the company and relevant stakeholders will decide on a course of action. I would like to emphasize at this point that the aircraft is not in any danger whatsoever. Everything is completely under control. You may notice increased activity by the cabin crew in the vicinity of the affected passenger. I ask of you to respect and assist the cabin crew in their duties where requested and appropriate. I thank you for your attention and cooperation and will keep you informed of the situation as it develops. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OR Tambo International Airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may then leave the aircraft.
Soon afterwards, the plane lands safely at OR Tambo International Airport and makes its way to a designated apron away from all the other aircrafts. In the meantime, the pilot has alerted the attending medical personnel of the unfolding situation. He, in turn, has informed the ATNS at the destination airport that there's a suspected communicable disease on board. ATNS will then put an ambulance and paramedics on standby, ready to help the affected passenger. Paramedics enter the plane and make their way to the stricken passenger. They begin a series of medical procedures in an attempt to stabilize the sick passenger. Once the situation has been brought under control, the paramedics escort the sick passenger off the aircraft and carry out a visual assessment of the surrounding passengers. A port health officer informs the passengers of the risk involved in contracting a suspected communicable disease. Travelers are also required to fill in a passenger locator form, which is handed out on board by the port health officer. This will help to get a hold of the passengers should the risk factor of the situation escalate. With the help of the emergency medical personnel, the suspected communicable disease is contained and stopped from spreading beyond the surrounding area of the aircraft. While this happens, the onboard crew is responsible for cleaning and disinfecting the affected passenger seat as well as the bathroom area. In order to protect themselves and the passengers, the airport's company South Africa has provided all medical personnel with protective clothing to be used in any medical emergency. The medical personnel take great care while removing the protective clothing. Items such as gloves, goggles, and overalls are all removed to later be incinerated. While en route to one of the carousels to collect baggage, each passenger must go through immigrations and passport control. When a passenger displays signs of elevated body temperature, which is detected by thermal scanner at passport control, they will be asked to step out of line and taken to the Port Health Services Clinic. Port Health Services has a fully equipped clinic within OR Tambo International Airport. There's a doctor on call as well as 2 attending nurses at all times. Here, patients displaying signs of a communicable disease can be assessed, and the patient can then be transported to a hospital where intensive care and assistance can be administered. The nearest hospital is only 3.3 kilometers away.
Okay. Yes, and then if you don't have anything by now, I'll send you home. But if anything happens to you because you've been sitting next to somebody whom you have been coughing, I'll give you a pamphlet to read about the swine flu and the signs and symptoms. And please do see any GP. Okay. And relate your story that you've been to a plane, there was somebody sitting next to you.
The Airports Company South Africa prides itself in exceptional service and customer care, which ranks amongst the best in the world. We are ready to deal with any situation which may require medical attention within and around the airport. Clearly, OR Tambo International Airport goes to great lengths to ensure the health, safety and well-being of its passengers, and is ready to deal with any medical emergency, great or small. All stakeholders play a critical role in helping achieve this, and the integrated efforts between them help make this goal a reality.
Okay, guys, what's next?